The recording has started, so let's go ahead and move down on our back, soles of our feet together, knees out wide. Thank you, Susan. Again, starting to connect with the breath. Breathing into a 4 count, holding to a 4 count, and exhaling to a 4 count. And as you breathe, breathe in through the belly, up through the ribs, the lungs, all the way to the tops of your throats. And then exhale in the opposite direction from the tops of your throats down through the ribs, the lungs, all the way to your bellies, as though you're wringing water from a washcloth, bringing navel into spine. Again, perhaps place your right hands on your bellies and your left hands on your hearts to track the breath as it moves through your bodies. And let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now allow your breathing to come naturally to its own rhythm. Allow the warmth of your breath to go to any area of your body that is tense or sore, and allow the breath to relieve the tension or soreness that is there. Imagine your breath gathering up all of the tension and soreness in your bodies and breathing it out so that you begin to feel peaceful and relaxed. Any distracting thoughts or feelings that you may have, allow them to be sent out with the breath. And as you breathe, allow yourselves to go deeper and deeper into this state of calm, knowing that you are in control at all times. Connect with a personal intention for this practice. That intention could be physical, mental, or spiritual. And it could be for you or for someone you love. Seal that intention with one deep inhale and one deep exhale. Good job. Inhale those knees and arms to center. Exhale, knees to the left, arms to the right. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing into this simple twist, opening up those right obliques as you do. You're up on your bolster if you have one, so this is a deeper stretch. If you don't, that's completely fine as well. Wherever you are is perfect. And smile. It's Tuesday. It's a beautiful day out today. I don't think it means anything, but it sure would be nice if we did get some more rain. Slowly inhale back to center and exhale as your knees fall to the right, arms to the left. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing into this simple twist, opening up those left obliques as you do, and smile. Slowly inhale back to center. Wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourselves a hug. Drag your shoulders back and down. Again, breathing in and out as you do. Then slowly roll over onto the right side in the fetal position. Again, take a few breaths here. Then using the strength of your arms, push up, remove the block, remove your bolster, and then roll over onto your backs. Draw those knees in for a hug. Again, rock back and forth, massage your lower backs and your kidneys. Good job. Inhale first. Exhale as you release that right leg. Flex your feet. Interlace your fingers around your calf. Inhale first. Exhale as you drag your calf inward. Again, shoulders back and down. Inhale out. Exhale, drag your knee, your calf in. Emptying yourselves of the breath. Inhale out. Exhale, drag that knee, your calf in. Inhale out. That left arm goes up overhead. Exhale as you push that left knee over to the right in a full body twist. Again, wherever you are is perfect. You can have a block or a bolster underneath that left knee if you'd like. You can stay here, or you can inhale first and then exhale as you bend your right knee, grabbing onto your ankle. You can also use a strap. You can grab onto your toes. Wherever you are is perfect. You can stay here, or you can inhale first and exhale as you extend that left leg. Again, grabbing on to your left toes, maybe using a strap, maybe using a bolster or a block on the right side. Wherever you are is perfect. So you can be in a full body twist, or or a full body twist with a bind, wherever you are is perfect. Breathing in and out. Dragging those shoulders back and down. Remember to open your hearts as you do. Let's take two more deep breaths here, in and out. Then slowly inhale back to center. Draw those knees in for a hug. And exhale as you release that left leg down. Flex your feet. Interlace your fingers around that right calf. Inhale first. Exhale as you drag your calf in. Shoulders back and down as far as you can. Inhale out. Exhale, emptying yourselves of breath. As far as you can, dragging your knee in. Inhale out. Last time, exhale as you drag that knee, your calf inward as far as you can. Empty yourselves of breath. Inhale out. That right arm goes up overhead. Exhale as you cross your right knee over to the left. Again, keep that right shoulder down. We're in a full body twist. You can stay here, or you can inhale first and exhale as you bend your left knee, grabbing onto your left ankle, your left foot, maybe using a strap. Again, you can also be using a bolster or a block on the left side under that right knee. Inhale first and exhale if this is in your practice. Extending that right leg. Again, grabbing onto your right toes if this is in your practice. Flattening out your hips. Again, impossible to do completely, but we're dragging that right hip back and down. Breathing in and out. center, wrap your arms around your knees, grab opposite elbows, rock back and forth, massage your lower backs and your kidneys. Good job. Place your feet as wide as the mat. Arms are out east and west. Inhale first. Exhale as your knees fall down to the left as far as you can. Maybe touching both knees on the mat and the floor. Look over to the right in windshield wipers. Opening up your hips and your thighs. Inhale back to center. Exhale down to the right. Look off to the left, working on getting those knees as far as you can down to the mat, to the floor. Inhale back to center. Exhale down to the left. Place that left foot on your right thigh if this is in your practice. Again, look off to the right. Again, we're in windshield wipers, breathing in and out as we do. Slowly release that left foot. Inhale your knees back to center. And exhale down to the right as far as you can. Again, maybe place that right foot on your left thigh if this is in your practice. Don't feel like you have to. Look over that left shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing into windshield wipers. Opening up your hips and your thighs as you do. And smile. It's Tuesday. those knees back to center. Draw your knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Massage your lower backs and your kidneys. Good job. And then from here, let's go ahead and place our hands around our thighs. Spinal rolls from shoulder to tailbone and back again. Allowing each vertebra to come back into alignment. We'll do 3 or 4 of these. And arrive at the tops of our mats in Sukhasana, simple seated pose, crisscross applesauce. Good job. And then from here, let's express gratitude. Inhale your arms all the way up. Again, inhaling gratitude and exhale down to Anjali Mudra, releasing whatever does not serve you. Inhale all the way up. Inhaling gratitude. And exhale down to Anjali Mudra. Good job. One more time. Inhale all the way up. And exhale down to Anjali Mudra. Good job. And then from here, let's go ahead and do Kundalini circles. Again, opening our spine in 6 different directions as we do, holding onto our knees first. We're going to gently start rotating in a clockwise direction. Maybe close your eyes. Small circles at first. Again, as we see that white light rising from our root chakra to our sacral, to our solar plexus, to our heart, to our throat, to our third eye, all the way up to our crown chakra, shooting white light out to everyone around us who needs it. And again, as you are making those circles, they're getting larger and larger. But make sure that you don't go back too far. Keep your neck safe. And again, breathing in and out. This is a Tibetan bowl meditation. And again, keep allowing those circles to get bigger and bigger until you feel as though you could almost touch your noses or your chins to the mats in front of you. Keep rotating, moving closer and closer to the mat, and then once you're there, start moving back. Again, smaller and smaller circles as you do. Keep breathing. As you breathe in through the nose. As you breathe out through your mouth, making a small circle. Again, until you finally arrive at a place where your crown is directly above your root chakra, and gently stop. Again, drag those shoulders back and down. Good job. And then from here, we're going to start rotating in a counterclockwise direction. Small circles at first, and again, we're moving our spines in 6 different directions as we do, opening them up, opening each chakra as that white light moves upward. And concentrate on the breath. As you move forward, breathe out. As you move backward, breathe in. Until you feel as though you could almost touch your chin to the mats in front of you. Then slowly start moving inward, smaller circles as you do. And again, imagine that white light rising, shooting white light out to all those around you who you know need healing. Until you finally find that center with the crowns of your heads directly above your root chakra. Good job. And then from here, place your fingertips on the mat on either side. Inhale that right arm up and over. Grab your left ear and exhale over to the right, opening up that left side of your neck as you do, and smile. Inhale that right arm up, exhale down. Inhale your left arm up and over. Find your right ear and exhale over to the left. Again, opening up that right side of your neck, breathing in and out, and smile. Inhale that left arm up, exhale down, good job. Place your hands on the mat, roll up into table, in table. Your shoulders are above your wrists, your hips are above your knees, and if you look between your legs, you shouldn't see your feet. We're going to start by placing our toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Inhale first. Exhale down to Balasana with Baddha Konasana knees. Again, walk those hands forward if this is in your practice, dragging your hearts down towards the mat, dragging all 4 corners of your torso down towards the mat, breathing in and out. Again, opening your hearts as you do. If this is too intense, you can have your knees underneath your torso as well. Wherever you are is perfect. Maybe place your third eye on the mat. slowly inhale up. And then exhale as you draw those knees in, coming down onto your elbows one at a time. So we're in puppy pose. Again, dragging our hearts down as much as we can. You can stay here, or you can walk those hands out. Again, dragging your hearts down, opening up your shoulders as you do. Breathing in and out in heart to mouth pose. Slowly inhale as you walk those hands back, coming back into table. Inhale your right arm all the way up. Exhale as you thread it under, coming down onto that right shoulder and thread the needle. Keep your hips square to the front of the room. Inhale your left arm up, bend your elbow, find that right hip crease and breathe. Opening your hearts to the side wall through the breath. In, thread the needle. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale down to the mat. Inhale your right arm all the way up. And exhale down to the mat. Inhale that left arm all the way up. Exhale as you thread it under, coming down onto that left shoulder. Keep your hips square to the front of the room. Inhale that right arm up. Bend your elbow, find that left hip crease, and breathe. Again, breathing in to thread the needle, opening your hearts to the side wall through the breath. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale your left arm all the way up. And exhale down. We're going to go ahead and do resting pigeon on our backs today. So we're going to slowly rotate over onto one of our hips. And then draw those legs to the front of the room. Bend your knees, arms are on either side of your knees. Inhale first. Exhale, inch by inch, vertebra by vertebra, down to the mat. And when you get there, draw those knees in for a much deserved hug. Rock back and forth. Massage your lower backs and your kidneys. Good job. Then place the soles of your feet on the mat. Inhale as you lift that right leg, placing your left ankle just below your left knee. And then exhale as you push on that right thigh. You can stay here. This is resting pigeon on your backs. Or you can inhale as you interlace your fingers behind that left thigh. Flex your left foot. And exhale as you draw that thigh in. Again, as far as you can. In resting pigeon on your backs. Go to wherever feels comfortable. We're opening up that right hip. Releasing any unwanted emotion that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out. Inhale first. Exhale as you release, placing the soles of your feet on the mat. Inhale as you cross that left ankle just below your right knee. Exhale as you press on that left thigh, opening it up. Inhale as you interlace your fingers around that right thigh. You can do this. You can also stay where you are. Flex that right foot. Exhale as you drag that right thigh in as far as you can. Again, in resting pigeon on your backs. Opening up that left hip. Releasing any unwanted emotions that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out. Inhale first. And exhale as you release. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Then take your block in hand. Place your heels just below your sit bones. Inhale as you push your hips up. Placing the block underneath your sacrum on the highest, second, or third levels. Wherever you are is perfect. Again, in a supported bridge. Baby walk your legs forward. Draw your arms overhead. Again, in a T formation or a mushroom formation if this is in your practice. Breathing in and out. Slowly draw those arms back overhead. Walk your feet in. Inhale as you push your hips up, releasing the block, and exhale down to the mat. Draw those knees in for a hug. Good job. Rock back and forth. Inhale first. Exhale as you extend your legs above you. Flex your feet. Maybe grab on to your thighs if this is in your practice. We're allowing the circulation to come back down to our vital organs, back down to our brains as we do. Dragging those shoulders back and down as you hold on. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend your knees, drag them in for a hug. Then cross that right leg over left, wrap your feet. Arms are out east and west. Inhale first. Exhale as your knees fall down to the left. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. Inhale back to center, unwrap, unwind, give yourselves a hug, and then cross that left leg over right, wrap your feet, arms are out east and west. Inhale first, exhale down to the right, look over your left shoulder and breathe. Again, opening up those left obliques. One last time. Breathing in and out. Inhale back to center, unwrap, unwind, give yourselves a hug. Inhale through your noses, side out, inhale. One more time, inhale. And with that intention, allow your legs to come out as wide as the mat or wider. Arms are down beside your torso, palms are up to receive, down to ground, starting to relax. Relax your toes, relax your feet, relax your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your knees, relax your thighs. Relax your hips, relax your torsos, relax your fingers. Relax your hands, relax your wrists, relax your forearms. Relax your elbows, relax your upper arms, relax your shoulders. Relax your necks, relax your jaws, relax your cheeks. Relax your foreheads. Relax the crowns of your heads. Just relax. Start to bring movement back to your fingers and your toes by wiggling your toes and maybe touching each finger with your thumb. Reach your arms overhead, extend through your feet, giving yourselves a full body stretch and filling your lungs with your breath. Then exhale as you draw those knees in for one final compassionate hug, rocking back and forth, massaging your lower backs and your kidneys. Slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then using the strength of your arms, come back to a seated position, facing the front of the room. Legs are crossed, hands are at Anjali Mudra, heads are bowed in honor of your practices. From the place deep in my soul that I know to be pure and true, I bow to and honor that same place that resides within each of you. Thank you so much for coming to practice yoga with me on this beautiful Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and ring the gong. And again, thank you for being here. So great to see everybody. Nice to have you back, Galen. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.